Hello there, world of tankers. Welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Droodles Blitz, and in today's video, I'll be playing in the Tier 8 Soviet Premium Heavy, the IS-3 Defender. This is one of the oldest autoloaders in the game. When it was first added into Blitz, it was actually considered incredibly OP because it was basically the only autoloader you would see. And because of that, pretty decent amount of DPM, good gun depression at 7 degrees, good mobility, and pretty strong armor for the time, it really allowed the IS-3 Defender to be one of the most dangerous Tier 8s. However, nowadays, it's definitely not in the top 10. And one of the major problems is the gun. Look at this accuracy. Oh my god. I've said many times in the past, and I'll say it again, the IS-3 Defender has arguably the worst gun in Tier 8. It is so incredibly bad on its accuracy. But it does have armor. The Air Concept just bounced me both shots, so that's 1,000 damage blocked right there. And, I mean, that's pretty good. And, to be fair, while the gun is really bad at distance, when you do get close range, it hits really hard. It's got a 400 Alpha 3-shell clip. Well, the reason we're talking about the tank today is because Wargaming is buffing it substantially. In the next update of the game, it is not only getting a faster aiming time, but more importantly than that, it's also getting flat more DPM in every single regard. For example, right now this tank has a 7.5 second interclip to shoot each shell. So that's 15 seconds in total before you dump the full clip. However, next update, the IS-3 Defender is only going to take 12 seconds. It's still a long time, but that is 3 seconds faster than the current IS-3 Defender. And if that's not enough, it's also shaving off about 2.5 seconds over the base reload. So that means this vehicle is going to have around 5.5 seconds faster reload time next update than it is this update. That is pretty dang crazy, and it's going to allow this tank to be very dangerous. It really is. It's already a very good tank in Tier 8 because Wargaming buffed the armor a little while ago, and the armor is pretty strong now. I mean, this K91's firing gold shells into me, and this here is such a good example of where this clip is really dangerous. I mean, this K91 actually lost the trade to me, is now out of the game, and we're going to move up a bit. We got the enemy Borsig. Does shoot me, but we just need to reload our shells at this point. They low roll, only roll 440, and again, because this tank has really good turret armor and decent DPM actually, it's got about 1900 damage per minute, which is average for the Tier 8 heavies, but when you pair that with a clip, it does actually become pretty solid levels of damage per minute. So we get one shell, the Borsig bounces the shot, and even though we massively low roll the first shot, we're going to aim in again. 3, 2, 1, boom. Take the Borsig right out of the game, and just like that, I'm up to 2,858 damage. All that's left at this point is the Air Concept 1 and the E75 TS. So we're going to move up here, and well, we know how inaccurate this vehicle is, so I'm going to give it a long time aim in. We get one shell into the side of the Eric. My teammate also hits the Eric, and I'm going to aim in again. Look at that aiming time. Oh my garbage. It is nice that this thing is getting an aiming time buff, and there you go. We take that player right out of the game. That is 3,240 damage, 3 kills, and a pretty solid game for the IS-3 Defender. But yeah, this is such a good example of where this tank is actually pretty good. I mean, we aced it, so it shows that not many people are playing this tank, but honestly, I still think the IS-3 Defender is a very capable vehicle. The gun hits hard, it's got good mobility, great gun depression, super good armor. And next update, this thing is going to be insane. So let's do one more game in it. Well, looks like we have a decent matchup here. Just 3 Tier 8 heavies and a couple Tier 7s, so I'm not going to complain at all. The IS-3 Defender having 7 degrees of gun depression is pretty crazy because it's like the only Soviet heavy that actually has good gun depression. I mean, sure, the K2 has gun depression, but the K2 doesn't really have an autoloader and the level of damage output that this thing does. So we have the T26E3, and we're going to aim in, and wait for him to back up. There you go. Nice 418. Now we got to wait 7 seconds for our second shell. 3, 2, 1. Boom. There you go. Another 378. And yeah, that player's probably not enjoying my company all too much. We're going to aim it on the ST62. Take him out of the game, and that's 1,067 damage. You can definitely see how having this clip is really good, and honestly, if I was using this vehicle next update, I probably would have been able to kill that Eagle 7. I just didn't want to waste time, so got a little bit longer left to reload. That player's out of the game. We have the Sturm Mill. We have the AMX. Alright, well, I'm going to drive right over here, and I'm going to aim it on that AMX hatch. Boom, there you go. Nice 407. We got a bounce from the IS-3. And we have the T-34 driving over the ridge. Not really sure why, but hey, thanks for the 400 damage. As I mentioned, because this tank is an autoloader, you are always going to out-reload the enemy. So, not really sure why that T-34 made that play. We're going to aim it on the AMX again, and boom, there you go. Unfortunately, that weak point is a major weak point on the AMX. And we can see the upper plate getting a bounce from the Sturmil. That tank's got about 250 mils a pen. Doesn't cut through me at all. We're doing really good. 10 seconds left, we got our clip back, and we'll be able to deal some more damage. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and there you go. We finally have my shells. We have G-SOR, which we get a nice shot into for 400. I'm actually shocked that that shell hit. And then we also have the IS-3 in front of me. We have the Sturmil, who, yeah, don't think that was the best play, I gotta be honest, my guy. I'm just gonna angle and like, oh no, you hit me. But too bad your game's over at this point. Ooh, that right there is your IS-3 Defender gun. But we've already done over 3,000, so doing pretty good. Looks like the IS-3 is going to push the ISU. T-34 is doing whatever he's doing. We still have to wait a while for my shells to come back. That's, as I said, the clip reload is a very, very long time. And next update, we're just not going to have to wait nearly as long. There you go, that's 370 into the enemy T-34. And let's see, I'm going to focus the IS-3. Well, I don't think I have a choice. We have to take out the T-34, and we're cooked now, because even though I have a lot of teammates, they're not doing anything to help me, so I'm probably screwed at this point. I did kill the IS-3's driver, but there's only so much you can do. I don't know what our teammates have been doing, but not much. Not much. But hey, we did 4,068 damage. We blocked a decent amount, and we did our job. The IS-3 Defender is a solid heavy, and I genuinely believe that next update, it's going to be one of the best Tier 8 heavies. So, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Hopefully, if you enjoyed the video and you want to see more, smash the subscribe button down below. Apart from that, I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye!